Hi Intermediate Co-Ed A campers! I'm Sparkle and welcome back to your second video of the week. In keeping with this week's theme of recharge, we're going to be continuing on and doing a couple yoga poses that you can use to recharge or to just de-stress on a day-to-day basis.
Hi everybody, Clover here. We would be doing lots of things during our week at camp. Yoga would be something that we would be adding this year as part of our self-care week. So I'm going to go over a couple of stretches with you, and I hope you enjoy. So let's get this ball rolling. So, most people, when they hear the word yoga, they're not too excited about it. It's just, they think a bunch of boring stretches. And it's actually something that can help you focus, help you kind of direct all those stressful things that have been bothering us throughout the day and central that energy into one action, and it'll really help you release all those tensions, and it's really great for self-care. So one of the things you can do is sit out in nature and find a quiet spot, but as you can tell from a bit of the background noise I have going on right now, it's a little difficult to do that in the city. So what I like to do is find some quiet music and put that on in the background to help me focus. So one of the things I like to do while doing yoga is tell a story, just so it gives me something to focus on, so I'm not focusing on the stretches that I'm doing. So I'm going to give you a bit of an example of that today so you can try it on your own. So, sometimes in our lives we get way too stressed and overwhelmed, and all of our negative emotions and insecurities can feel massive and insurmountable. And they grow inside us like a weed. So, you are going to stretch all the way up. Like this. Feet together. And then let your body slowly drop. And relax. But what we need to remember is to breathe and let go. So you're going to take a big breath. And then breathe and let go. And let your body roll down into a relaxed position. Now, sometimes it feels like all you can do is curl up in a safe little ball. So we're going to go down into our ball, down on your knees. You're going to put your arms behind you, rest your hands, and curl your body down into a ball. And stretch your arms behind you. Sometimes life brings us into a little ball, and that's okay. We got to remember to reach out. So you're going to reach out in front of you to the people around us. So you're going to take into a cat stretch, and they will help lift us up and make us feel better. Now what you're going to do is bring yourself into a downward dog, so your feet are together, your legs are straight, your back and your bottom are out, your head is between your arms and your shoulders, and you're pushing your arms forward. Get out of that pose, down back on your knees, and into a relaxing cat pose. And relax. Now, that is just a small example of what you guys can do for yoga stretching and exercises. Hi campers, Clover here. So one of the things that I really like to do to recharge is to sing. So got my guitar here, and we're going to do a couple of my favorite camp songs. Now the first one that I have for you is a really special song to me. I learned it a really long time ago when I was really young. Then when I came to camp when I was 14, we had a director at the time. Her name was Elle. This was her favorite camp song, and it's because it had a beautiful story behind it. So it became my favorite camp song because of this story. This song was written by a little girl who was really sick. And so she used to go to the window every single night and watch the barges go by her window. A barge is a really big ship. So as she would watch the barges go by her window, she would think how lucky they were to be free and how much she really wanted to go with them. So this is the song she wrote. That is a very beautiful song, and I really like it. Now, the next and last song we're going to do is one that we usually sing when we're at Vespers. Vespers is that time of day where we gather in the chapel and we talk about God and we reflect upon some of the things that we learned during the week. This song we usually sing because one of the main important things about self-care is friendship. And this song is all about friendship. It's called I Want to Be Your Friend. Well, thank you, campers, for singing with me today. Well, I'm going to miss you all this year, so hopefully I'll get to see all your smiling faces next year. Take care, have a safe summer, and we'll see you soon.
I hope you enjoyed the yoga poses today. Remember that if you take part in any of the activities that you see through Camp Lau-Ren at home this week or any week, make sure to take a picture or a video of either the activity or you doing the activity, and if it's all right with your parents, share it with us through Instagram or Facebook or through email. Our email is camplauren@bellnet.ca. Once you do this, you will automatically be entered into a draw to win a super cool camp prize. I can't wait to see all of your awesome submissions, guys. See you next week.